So I pulled out my Angels Among Us deck, and these are the guides that step forward that are like, open to working with you. So the first one was Archangel Metatron. The next one was Archangel Michael, so you can call upon them. And then Melchizedek, I think that's how you say his name. So let's go and look into them. So with Archangel Metatron is the voice of God and the angel of esoteric wisdom. He can help you activate spiritual knowledge and power through spiritual teachings, books, practices, downloads of higher wisdom, light codes, and sacred geometry. Archangel Metatron works with both the Earth Star and Soul Star chakras, anchoring your pillar of light into the earth beneath you and into Source above so that you can live in alignment with love and wisdom. Archangel Metatron also supports children, especially those who are on the autism spectrum and have ADHD or other issues that make growing up especially difficult. And the quote is, it's time to step into and own your true spiritual power. And that's what I'm getting, especially when I'm looking at the cards, because you have like the keywords sacred geometry, esoteric wisdom, spiritual power. Then also with like Archangel Michael, I'm seeing clarity as well. And then for Melchizedek, I think I'm saying it right. Spiritual development, study, law of attraction. I feel like spirit is really asking you to step up your spiritual development, to step up your game, whether that means reading certain books that have to do with law of attraction, maybe looking more into sacred geometry, expanding, like I said, your esoteric knowledge. And the different ways that they're saying that you can work with Archangel Metatron is for like love and relationships. Children around you may need extra support and care for your own inner child. That is true too. Maybe, like I said too, maybe you're also somebody who may be on the autism spectrum or have ADHD. So spirit is like, it's okay for you to support yourself or to support others who may also have, like I said, autism or ADHD. The next one was activate your own spiritual power by sharing your knowledge and wisdom through your work. Maybe you're also a spiritual leader, and maybe spirit is like, it's time for you to take the lead. Maybe it's time to share your esoteric knowledge, to share your spiritual knowledge, to share your spiritual gifts. Next one for how you can work with him, like when it comes to your home. Use the power of sacred geometry around the home by creating crystal grids or hanging sacred geometry artwork. You can also like fortify your home from like negative energy by placing different crystals, or like I said, creating crystal grids, like to welcome in certain energy, to protect yourself from certain other energies as well too. When it comes to money, connect with money as an energy and align yourself to the frequencies of that energy to bring in the amount you need or want at this time. Place symbols of sacred geometry in your purse or wallet. When it comes to your well being, gift yourself some quiet time for reading, studying, and reflection. And for spirituality, work with sacred geometry and meditation, visualization, energy healing, and spell work. Work with symbols of Metatron's cube, a sacred three-dimensional cube containing the five platonic solids that symbolizes the building blocks of the universe. Okay. Let's get into Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, or Saint Michael, is one of the most well-known and revered angels. His name means he who is like God and is mentioned in religious texts of Christian, Jewish, and Islamic faiths. He is referred to as a warrior, a leader, great captain. Archangel Michael is a powerful protector and is the one to call on whenever you need to feel safe, protected, or want to muster up some courage. And that's what I'm saying. Oh, the quote is, you are stronger than you know and have reserves of strength you haven't accessed yet. Whatever's going through in your life right now, you got this. And I feel like when it comes to Archangel Michael too, like, call upon him. Don't be afraid to call on Archangel Michael for protection. Especially if you're dealing with like spiritual warfare, call upon Archangel Michael for protection. He is that warrior. He doesn't play around. He doesn't mess around. And how you can work with Archangel Michael when it comes to love and relationships: have the courage to put yourself out there with the people you love. Walk away from people who do not have your best interests at heart. When it comes to work, stand in your power. It's time to discover and activate your life's purpose. And I feel like life purpose is like a huge thing where I feel like I'm speaking to people where your life purpose is to share your spiritual gifts, to share your spiritual knowledge. Call upon Archangel Michael if you're afraid to tap into it so that he can protect you as you do it. Whether that's you do readings and you're afraid of taking on people's energy, ask him to protect you so that your energy is your energy, and you don't take on other people's energy. When it comes to home, protect your home with the light of Michael and good security system. When it comes to money, get some clarity on what is really going on with your finances. Knowledge is power. When it comes to your well-being, work on creating healthy, loving boundaries with others so you are not affected by energy that is not yours. And that's what I feel like it's really important for you to up your protection at this time. And boundaries can also be another way in which you protect your energy. Last one was spirituality. Work on your energy and spiritual protection. Visualize yourself in a protective bubble of light. Affirm and trust that you are safe. So yes, do not be afraid to call upon Archangel Michael. And the last guide is Melchizedek. Melchizedek was a high priest during biblical times and is mentioned in the Old Testament and the Dead Sea Scrolls. Melchizedek is said to be the pre-incarnate Christ, as there are many similarities between his story and the story of Jesus. Known as an angel, the general of heavenly armies, and the king of peace. In New Age spirituality, Melchizedek is seen as a very high vibrational and wise spiritual teacher and leader of the light. He is wonderful to connect with in times when you wish to accelerate your spiritual journey. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if also I'm speaking to people who want to take their spiritual gifts to the next level or heighten their spiritual their intuition or their spiritual gifts. And I feel like spirit is like, call upon him. Apparently he's the leader of the light. This is the first time that I've ever heard of him, so this is interesting. The quote is, you are a leader of light. Work on developing your spiritual abilities and talents through study and practice. And how you can work with him when it comes to love and relationships. Not everyone is going to understand you. Keep shining bright and stepping into your power anyway. Know when to step back and let others go their own way. You are not here to lead everyone to love. Ooh, I love this. This is not your responsibility to try to make other people step into the light. It is not your responsibility. Sometimes you gotta love people and let them go. When it comes to your home, create a small area in your home where you can sit quietly and work on your spiritual studies. Let others live with know that you are in that space and you are not to be disturbed. So let people know, like, hey, I need this set of time so that I can develop my skills, so I can develop my gifts, so I can showcase my gifts. Like, make your gifts and your spiritual knowledge and your spiritual development a priority. That's what I feel like I'm seeing throughout like this whole reading. When it comes to work, you are a leader of light in your workplace. You may be called to step into more power and leadership at work. You may be called towards doing spiritual work for a living. Money, work with the teachings of the law of attraction to bring more money into your life. Visualize yourself having everything you need and trust and surrender in the process. Well-being, don't forget to balance your spiritual life with your material one. Take some time to do some human things to stay grounded. Go out with friends, take a road trip, watch some TV, eat pizza, whatever helps you feel connected to the physical world. And lastly, spirituality, make time to study the spiritual topics that you are interested in and that are calling you at this time. Look at your time management to-do list and make sure to prioritize your spiritual study, learning, and growth. Oh, this is beautiful. So you have some guides that you can call upon. You have all three, whether you want to call upon all three or just one or two. Spirit is like, they got you, okay? So if this resonates, please comment down below. Please like the video. Please follow. And yeah, until next time, bye.